Get ready for the dictation. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Start.
Speaking in the Legislative Assembly during the general discussion on the budget, an honorable member said, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I thank you for the opportunity that has been given to me to participate in this debate. In the first instance, I would like to appreciate the Honorable the Finance Minister for presenting a good budget, and I am of the opinion that he has shown some concessions despite the difficult financial position. Every state in India has to set apart large amounts of money in their budget towards repayment of loans. I would like the state government to request the central government to appoint a commission to go into the question of debt repayment of the states. As far as the agricultural sector is concerned, this government have been implementing many schemes for the welfare of the agriculturists. Last year, we had heavy floods and the government sanctioned relief loans. This year too, we had floods, but we hope that the effect will not be so bad. The poor agriculturists are struggling for their very existence. I therefore request the government to announce a scheme for relief to the poor farmers. I would also add that loans are needed in the month of June itself for starting cultivation. At present, the loans actually reach the farmers only in the month of September. I request the government to explore ways and means to bring down the delay in the disbursement of loans so that the agriculturists may be able to utilize the aid purposefully. I regret to say that our state is one of the most backward states in the country in respect of rural electrification. Agricultural production is affected to a large extent due to non-availability of power for the pump sets. I therefore request the government to expedite the rural electrification program. Coming to village water supply schemes, each village should get at least one drinking water facility. It is sad that even now there are areas in my district where safe drinking water is not available and people have to walk long distances to fetch a pot of water. Therefore, I request that 30% of the revenue should be set apart for this purpose. The next point I wish to make is regarding the condition in our hospitals. Even though we are talking about having a primary health center for a population of 20,000, most of the villages in my district do not have adequate health facilities. It is the duty of the central government to assist the states in toning up health administration by way of setting up more primary health centers with facilities for emergency treatment. Mobile dispensaries should also be started to give medicines to the sick people in the interior villages. Regarding unemployment problem, I wish to point out that my district is overpopulated with a limited extent of land available for cultivation. There is a great prospect of industrial development in the nearby districts. I demand that a development board should be set up for industrial growth in these districts. I also suggest that either a big paper factory or a rubber factory may be set up there immediately. The next point on which we have to concentrate is family planning. In spite of our best efforts, we have not been able to make a difference in the rate of growth of our population. I think it is necessary to make our program more intensive. I believe that if we involve the village leadership in this work, we will be more successful. With these words, I conclude my speech.